file this under you cannot make this stuff up. Because on May 30th, so over the holiday week in the U.S., guess what country joined the executive board with unanimous support, that includes support from the United States, of the World Health Organization? You might be able to guess from the tease of the broadcast, the Chinese Communist Party.
This is what is so shocking. Neither the United States or any other Western country objected to China's election to the WHO, despite the fact, Andy, that the WHO at every turn obstructed the investigation into the pandemic's origin.
We're talking now about a globalist, elitist world, a world of people who know better than anybody else, and who most importantly do not put America first. We are now becoming a second-rate power.
The Biden administration supports these amendments. I just want to list them to you. This is what your U.S. government right now is supporting giving to the World Health Organization in their binding authority, okay? Ceding your liberties and sovereignty, so it gives a global digital surveillance regime power to the WHO. It allows the Director General of the WHO to declare potential public health emergencies or actual public health emergencies. That is very broad. I mean, talking about getting involved in our processes in the U.S., it could do that. But even a transnational, worse than we were talking about with DHS, because this would be a transnational disinformation board. This is what the Biden administration is trying to do with the WHO. They're not fighting this. They are proposing this.
It gives the WHO the power to finance surveillance measures in countries around the world. Andy, that would include the United States.
Why, of course.
What about probable cause? What about due process?
Gone, out the door, because the Chinese don't have any such concepts of probable cause, due process of law, or anything similar to what our Constitution safeguards. And we are now giving them the power to oversee that in the United States of America.
They also say they're going to share unverified health information reported by potentially malicious or self-interested third parties. Unverified health information, the WHO, and then they can determine what information is true and what is not true.
Sharing of unverified and unverifiable information has consequences for the freedom and the liberties of the American people, and so we should all be very concerned.
I'm serious about this one. Can you believe that even through this pandemic, which the Democrats love to keep extending, they want to keep you in mask on airplanes, they're fighting that out in court right now, that they just allowed China, no objection, to moving forward on this executive board, while we know the World Health Organization is looking to grab more power from American sovereignty.